On October 13th, Pluto stations direct at 1 degree 22 minutes of Aquarius. Pluto has been retrograde since May 4th. Once a year, every year, Pluto is retrograde for about 5.5 months. So we're in this typical cycle of Pluto being retrograde and then direct, right? This station direct in October is very different. It's very different than what we've experienced before. And here we have Pluto making a station direct, trining Uranus, retrograde at 0 degrees of Gemini, sextiling Neptune, retrograde at 0 degrees of Aries. So here we have this minor grand trine of all three outer planets, which is a big deal. It started in August. It's going to loosen up as the planets retrograde back. Uranus will return to Taurus. Neptune returns to Pisces. But we're still in a phase here of intense expansion in our consciousness that we don't even understand yet. And during this station direct, we also are going to see Venus enter Libra October 14th, creating an air grand trine. Yes, I've been talking about this air grand trine for a while now. Venus is the last personal planet to create this air grand trine. We are deeply evolving beyond what we can comprehend. And we are accessing more higher dimensional energies. And we don't know where to put it. We don't know how to compartmentalize it even. The level of evolution that's happening within us at our core is not fully solid or understood. It's almost like there's too many distractions. And I'm also seeing interferences, both artificial interferences, electric and technological interferences. There's things that are influencing our innate brilliance. And I feel that this Pluto station direct is going to bring in some very big messages here around who you came here to be in this lifetime. I mean it at yes, that grand of a scale, where you are fully committed to your soul mission, and what has been an interference or preventing the full ownership of your energies. And I'm feeling like this particular energy here in the middle of October is going to have some very dynamic, clear insights into what is distracting you, what is not worth your time, what is not important, what you're done with. Now you could say we've been in that since the eclipses of September. Yes, we have, but this energy is working with the air signs, and Pluto in Aquarius is accessing even more of your higher dimensional consciousness that has been off planet. And so another reason why I think this Pluto direct is so pivotal is because of this incoming energy from 3i Atlas. And it's symbolizing this, well, literally and figuratively, it's this incoming consciousness around more of our capabilities and more of our experiences in this galaxy. And we are meeting more of ourselves for the first time. And so I'm seeing this incoming energy. 3i Atlas, as slowly introducing us to more of our galactic potentials, galactic consciousness, connections, and beings, that we're finally going to be ready to comprehend and communicate with. It's funny because now I'm getting all these flashes of movies that have talked about new species coming onto our planet. And so I'm getting these visuals of these movies, and I'm not even recalling the names of these movies. But our consciousness has been prepped for these interactions. And I'm feeling like there's important messages here that we're finally going to be ready to open up and receive. And it changes everything. It changes what you think is important in your life. It changes your priorities. It changes what you value. It changes what you focus on and what you create. I believe this is part of what the eclipses have dropped in and brought into our awareness. But as this Pluto station's direct, stories are going to be blown out of the water. New information is going to come in that we don't get. We don't understand it. We are being up-leveled. We are being up-leveled, and it's taking us out of these comfort zones. And for a while now, there have been more galactic energies on our planet. And they haven't made themselves visible intentionally. But now they're going to. There's going to be more frequencies that we recognize and see. You're going to start sensing and feeling more of these beings. I talk with some of them almost every day. Well, it's a day Earth time, right? It's not a day their time. There's some that I interact with regularly, and then there's some that come and go. And so these are energies that we're going to interact with more often. And part of it is a language barrier. You might find that you have to adjust your communication style. A lot of beings, they speak very quickly. They communicate quickly. They communicate faster than language. They communicate through telepathy, through images, through other means of relaying information that isn't just about the spoken word or the written word. In fact, to them, that information is too slow. So that's part of how our mental faculties are going to be evolving. That's part of how we're going to be confused, honestly, because how do I understand this? What do I do with this? This is brand new. We are entering into new curriculum that is galactic. It is more expansive. But I'm feeling like for some people, you're going to have a sense of, maybe not home, but a sense of, no, I get it. I'll figure it out. I can understand this. And you're going to start feeling that come through. So that's why I feel this Pluto stationing direct is a big deal. Is a big deal to our human consciousness. You've never been here before. It's really exciting. It's really exciting from an evolutionary standpoint. Our claircognizance is leveling up, our clairsentience, our clairvoyance. We are overriding our own mind control. Meaning, the emphasis we've put on our minds controlling our lives, our energies, our world. We're overriding that with these new abilities, gifts, talents, skills. And it's also going to be very personal. So you might find that there's things you're experiencing that you don't know how to explain it to others, and that's okay. You're not sure if you should talk about it or share it. That's okay. Honor what that is for you. Also, I'm feeling too like it's important to get strong in your own capabilities without needing others to validate or acknowledge it. There's a level of self-recognition here that's important. And it's only between you and whomever you are interacting with. Okay, so consider it, it's a private conversation. It's a private one-on-one exchange. But that's part of the training wheels. It's part of the training wheels of right now. That this is you coming more online with your own talents and skills. And it's not about anybody else telling you what it is necessarily or giving you validation. This is part of being a more complete sovereign being. Trusting your energies, trusting what you can do and what you're sensing. And this is something that, again, I feel it's very exciting. Very exciting for where we're going. The level of communication you have will, of course, depend on what is correct for you energetically, what you're open to, what you even want. You might not want this. And that's fine. That's totally valid, of course. Of course, your free will is valid. But for those who are interested and excited, you're going to start having more of these interactions, dialogues, telepathy exchanges, even more skills come through. That again, they could be quite mind-boggling and wild and bizarre, but that's exactly what we're ready for. So I feel again, this Pluto stationing direct in Aquarius, trining Uranus and Gemini, sextiling Neptune in Aries, and then also creating that air grand trine with Venus. It's shifting us in ways that we can't fully understand now, but I hope you feel this as a beautiful initiation into more of your own cosmic connections and to the higher frequencies that are available to us now.